Hi, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video, we will be talking about derivative of logarithmic functions. To start here, let's consider first a natural logarithm of x. So let's say, given by this ln of x, now we want to get the derivative of the ln of x. In this case, your x here is greater than 0. So by a definition of derivative, di ba, the derivative of ln of x with respect to x, this is the limit, tama? And then in this case is ln of x plus delta x minus ln x all over delta x as delta x approaches 0. Di ba yan yung definition natin? And so, this is just the limit of 1 over delta x as delta x approaches 0 times ln of x plus delta x over x. Tama ba? Kasi 'di ba sa ln natin, kasi ito ano siya lumabas lang siya, ito siya 'di ba? Ito naman, alam natin, recall in our basic calculus, this is parang ln of A minus ln of B. This is the same as ln of A over B. So isipin mo, this is just A. So ito yun. And then this is B. So ito yun. So, which means that we have this presentation. Now observe this is 1 over x times x over delta x ln of 1 plus delta x over x. Tama ba? Tama, no? Bali, parang eto siya kasi parang nag-divide lang ako dito. So, nagiging 1 na lang eto siya. And so, dito, nagmumultiply ako ng x over x. Okay. This is 1 over x, the limit as delta x approaches 0 of ln, tama, of 1 plus delta x over x. Kasi dito, eto naman magiging exponent. Tama? So that's x over delta x. And so this becomes 1 over x. Dahil yung ln kasi natin continuous yan, di ba? Continuous function. So therefore, pwedeng pumasok yung limit. So I have ln of the limit, this one, 1 plus delta x over x over delta x. Yan. Okay. And then traditionally, ang ginagamit natin sa derivative before, we let our h here equals delta x over x. So, ang mangyayari, then, your h here approaches 0 if and only if yung delta x mo approaches 0. Tama? Thus, yung mangyayari dito, the derivative of ln x, magiging 1 over x yan, ln of the limit of 1 plus h, 1 over h as h approaches 0. Yan. But what is this? This is the same as 1 over x, no? Kaso di ba ito ln to ln to, tapos ito 1 over h, 1 plus h. So that means this is ln of e, and which means this is 1 over x. So, interestingly, ang mangyayari dito, the derivative of the ln of function, so you cannot express using a finite number of operations. So, on polynomials, that is simple algebraic expression. So, in this case here, parang ganito lang yung lumalabas. Yan. So as a consequence of this result, we now have a derivative of log of x to the base a. This is the same as the derivative of, di ba this is the same as ln x over ln a? Tama? Yung log of x to the base a. So in this case, pwede pala itong lumabas ln a times the derivative of ln x. Yan. Eh, alam na natin yung ln x, di ba? So that's 1 over ln of a times 1 over x. So therefore, this is 1 over x ln of a. That's it. Okay, also, if we want to get the derivative of our ln of the absolute value of x. So basically, ang mangyayari dito, this is the same as the derivative of ln of the square root of x squared, no? And mangyayari, this is yung ln squared of x squared. So this is the same as 1 over square root of x squared times 1 over 2 square root of x squared times 2x. Tama? So in this case, this is 2x over 2x squared times 1 over x. I'm sorry, 2x minus 2x over 2x squared lang. So therefore, the answer here is 1 over x. So let's consider this for example. Let's say I have y equals log of x to the base 2. So we want to solve for dy dx. So derivative niya. So dy dx here, and the formula is 1 over x ln of a. So therefore, this is 1 over x ln of a, which is 2. So that's it. How about, let's say, y equals ln of 3x squared plus 2. So how do we solve for dy dx niyan? So in this case, isipin mo this is entirely the x. Yan. So ang mangyayari dyan, this is 1 over 3x squared plus 2 times 6x. So in this case, this is equal to 6x over 3x squared plus 2. That's it. Okay, let's consider another example. Let's say y equals ln of 7 minus cosine 2x. Yan. So how do we solve for the derivative? So dy dx, mangyayari dyan, this is 1 over 7 minus cosine 2x times yung derivative dito, which is sine of 2x times 2 sa loob nito. So this is equal to 2 sine 2x over 7 minus cosine 2x. Yan. That's it. So if you have any question or clarification, please let me know. Okay, now let's consider the case for this logarithmic differentiation. So let's consider this function given by the equation, let's say, x squared minus 1 cube square root of, multiply siya sa square root of, that's cube root na lang. Cube root of 1 plus x cube times secant 4x all over the product of cosecant of x and 4 over x to the 5. So suppose we want to get the derivative of this with respect to x. So of course, one could imagine the excessive computation that would be brought about by repeated application, maybe by the use of product, quotient, power, or chain rule. Now, in this case, we will have to use the process of logarithmic differentiation lang. So this is just by means of logarithmic differentiation. So, ano to? This is a technique of differentiating an expression involving many products and quotient. So, how do we do this? First is take the absolute value of both sides. So, take absolute value of both sides. So, when I say both sides, so I'm referring both sides of the equation. And then we of course we would have to apply the property of absolute value. Second, take the natural logarithm of both sides, and then of course we will apply the properties of course of logarithm. And then lastly, we take the derivative of both sides. And then of course with respect to x to. So in this case, pag nakuha na natin yung derivative, then we will have to solve for dy dx. Okay, Let's try for example. Your y here is the cube root of x plus 1 all over the cosecant to the 5 of x times square root of ano to, 1 minus x squared. Yan. How do we solve this? So first is we want to take the absolute value of both sides. So ang mangyayari, we have absolute value of y equals the absolute value of this cube root of x plus 1, okay, all over. This is cosecant to the 5 of x square root of 1 minus x squared. Yan. So in this case, this will now be, tama ba? This is x plus 1 raised to 1/3. And then this is cosecant x raised to 5. And then this is, tama no? This becomes 1 minus x squared raised to 1/2. Okay. Next step is, ang sabi is, we will have to take the natural logarithm. So in other words, this is ln of the absolute value of y. So I'm gonna take the ln of this as well. So that's ln of entirely this. Okay. Pero, di ba sa property natin sa ln, this is equal to ln of x plus 1 to the 1/3 minus the ln of cosecant x to the 5 minus ln of 1 minus x squared raised to 1/2. Diba? Ito yung property na kapag denominator siya, magma-minus. And so, another property, yung exponent la bababa. So, 1/3 ln of x plus 1 minus 5 ln of the cosecant of x minus 1/2 ln of 1 minus x squared. Okay. So, finally, we take the derivative of both sides of the equation implicitly with respect to x. So that means I'm gonna take the derivative, di ba ito na siya, ln of y. Okay? So in this case, I'm gonna take the derivative with respect to x. Of course, I'm gonna take the derivative of this with respect to x. So in this case, ang mangyayari, kung ito lang yung pag-uusapan nating derivative, this is tama ba? 1 over y times dy dx. Dito naman, this is 1/3 lalabas. And then we have times 1 over x plus 1. Tama? Times 1 minus 5 over cosecant x times negative of cosecant x cotangent x. Kasi di ba derivative nito sa loob? Iyan. Okay, check your previous class on derivative. Minus 1/2 times derivative nito, that's 1 over 1 minus x squared times negative 2x. Okay? So in this case here, your dy dx is equal to, eto syempre, malilipat na to eh. So mamumultiply yung y dito entirely. So this means I have y times, ano kaya to? This is 1 over 3x plus 1, tama? Plus 5 cotangent x. Kasi nakakancel to eh. Yan. So cotangent x plus, eto din nakakancel eh. So I have x over 1 minus x squared. Yan. So this means I have, di ba originally my y is the cube root of x plus 1 all over cosecant to the 5th of x square root of 1 minus x squared times I have 1 over 3x plus 1 plus 5 cotangent x plus x over 1 minus x squared. That's it. So if you have any question or clarification, please let me know. Okay, so that's all for today. So thank you so much for watching. So if you have any question or clarification, please let me know so that we can discuss on that. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be updated on a lot of videos that I will be uploading soon. Thank you and have a great day.